Hey everybody, just thought I'd make a short little video clip today about this wonderful plant. Actually, this plant is called Malungay. There are two kinds of Malungay here in the Philippines. There's the Tagalog or native Malungay, which is this plant here. And then there's Chinese Malungay, which I'm not going to talk about now, but it's a small bush. But this grows in a tree, and the scientific name of this plant is Moringa oleifera. And Moringa oleifera is sold in capsule form, in powdered form. You can buy it in powdered form in many health food stores in the United States and even other countries. Here in the Philippines, we use it fresh. And you might be wondering why I have this big, huge branch. This is a branch from the tree because I went to my neighbor and my wife was cooking some vegetables and she asked me to get a little bit of malunggay. So I went to the neighbor and said, "Oh, can I have a little bit of malunggay from your tree?" So what did they do? They cut the whole branch off and they gave me the whole branch. I said, "Oh," I said, "that's a lot." And they said, oh, they were laughing. They said, "It's easier than climbing the tree. We just cut the whole branch off." I said, "Okay, thanks." So this stuff is amazing because this plant is high in vitamin A, high in vitamin B, high in vitamin C. It's high in iron, it's high in calcium, and it's very high in protein. In fact, this plant has more calcium than milk or any dairy product that you can eat. It is extremely high in vitamin C and protein as well. In fact, this is used as medicine in the Philippines and even in other countries. It's good for lowering high blood pressure. You can boil it. You can boil like a whole branch worth of the leaves. You would pull the leaves off of the stems here, and then you would boil it and drink it as a tea. It's also good for diabetics because it's very high in chlorophyll, which assists diabetics in lowering their blood sugar. And this is really medicinal stuff. Now, if you're a pregnant woman, you definitely don't want to take a lot of malunggay because it can stimulate an abortion because that's the effect on the uterus. So be careful with that. If you're pregnant, we don't recommend using a lot of this. Just a little tiny bit in cooking maybe. But you don't want to use medicinal doses like if you had high blood pressure or diabetes. So this is a great plant. So when I came back and my wife was in the bathroom and I said, "Oh," she said, "Did you get malunggay?" I said, "Yeah, I got a little bit." And when she came out, she saw this huge branch, you know. I said, "Oh, is this enough?" So what we can do, because this is a lot, we can just break the branches off like this. And we can actually set the branches out and dry them. And the leaves will just dry up and then they'll just fall off the stems, and then we can keep the dried leaves in a cool, dry place, and we can use it later as, you know, for adding to our smoothies or to your juice. You can blend it with your smoothies. We can use it in cooking also, even the dried leaves. We've been using that, but this is an amazing plant. I'm actually planning to plant this branch. I don't know if it'll produce roots and be able to grow or not, but I'll try. I think the native folks here would know about that, but I don't. But anyways, tremendous medicinal herb found here in Asia. In the United States, you primarily find it in powdered form or in capsule form. And it's a very good source of vitamin C, calcium, and protein, and vitamin A and B as well. And iron. If you're deficient in iron, this is the ticket right here. This is good stuff. So thanks for joining me, and I hope you get a blessing from this little health tip for today. And take your malunggay. It's good medicine.